In this video, we are going to be looking at properties of proportions. So look at this proportion that we have. A over B is equal to C over D. That is going to be the same as this. A over C is equal to B over D. So notice how A and C are positioned differently, but they're still kind of grouped together. Instead of them being grouped horizontally, now we are grouping them vertically together, A and C. And then the same thing is true for B and D. So B and D are grouped horizontally together, so then when we rewrite the proportion, they're going to be grouped vertically together. So let's rewrite the following proportion using the above property. We have 3 over 5 is equal to 6 over 10. So that's going to be the same as, so the 3 and the 6 are grouped together horizontally, so now we want to group them vertically, and then the same thing with 5 and 10, they're grouped horizontally, so we want to group them vertically. So this is going to be our new proportion. 3 over 6 is equal to 5 over 10. And notice once again how the grouping still kind of stays the same. The 3 and the 6 still go together, and the 5 and 10 go together. Now let's look at A over B is equal to C over D again. That's going to be the same as, we're doing a new property now. B over A is equal to D over C. So notice how the position of A and C, they're still together, they're grouped together horizontally, but now this time instead of it being they're together on the numerator, they're together on the denominator, the bottom of the fraction. And then the same thing is true for B and D. They're grouped together horizontally, but B and D goes from being in the denominator, the bottom of the fraction, to the numerator, to the top of the fraction. So let's rewrite the following proportion using the above property. So we have 3 over 5 is equal to 6 over 10 again, so that's going to be the same as. So the 5 and 10 are in the denominator, so they're going to come up to be in the numerator, and then 3 and the 6 are going to go down the bottom into the denominator. So that's going to be our new proportion. So the 3 and the 6 are still grouped together. It went from the numerator to the denominator, and then the 5 and the 10, it went from the denominator to the numerator. Alright, and the last property we're going to look at is A over B is equal to C over D, and that's the same as A plus B over B is equal to C plus D over D. So the numerator for the fraction A over B is being added by the denominator B, and then the second fraction is being added by the denominator D, so C plus D. So rewrite the following proportion using the above property. So once again, we still have 3 over 5, and that's going to equal to 6 over 10. So the first fraction, 3 over 5, we are going to be adding the denominator, which is 5, to the numerator, 3, and then we're going to be adding 10 to 6. So hopefully that makes more sense by seeing it there. And then we're going to simplify the fractions. 3 plus 5 is 8, so we have 8 over 5. And then 6 plus 10 is 16, and that's going to be 16 over 10. So those are our properties for proportions.